The ACES program is a transition program between Montgomery County Public Schools, Montgomery College, and the universities at Shady Grove. So we try to do a lot of support around those transition points in particular. So Ms. Teray Thomas's role is she's embedded in one of the 14 high schools we work with, and I am embedded on one of the 3 campuses that we have. So I'm on the Germantown campus. So where Ms. Thomas supports them beginning in their 10th grade in high school and helps them with the transition to Montgomery College, she hands off to me a bit like a relay race. And so I help them on board to Montgomery College. I help them navigate the college system while they're here at MC. And then I help them make their transfer plans and transition over to a 4-year school.
So I'm a high school coach, and my job is to help students get prepared for the college process. We help them with essay writing and their applications and their financial aid, because many of them are first generation or their parents have never really experienced this process. So our job is to help them get all of the access to the information so they can make the best decisions possible with as little debt as possible is our hope.
As I said, we have a special treat. Dr. Williams is trying to get away, but I'm not going to let him. He has taken time out of his really busy schedule. Oh, you got a lot of people coming in. He's taken time out of his really busy schedule as we honor the graduates of the ACES program. We're so proud of you, and he wants to just talk to you a little bit, okay? So welcome, Dr. Williams.
Thank you so much. It's absolutely fantastic to be here with everyone. It's so beautiful to see all the purple stoles, all the individuals who have been supporting you throughout. Can we give our graduates another round of applause? Wow, and there's, so much to celebrate. I'm sure I'm not the only person here who's like just super energized, right? We think about so much to celebrate today, and we think about the opportunity, right? The celebration of opportunity. And each of you who joined ACES decided that your future matters, right? You took a hold of and you invested in your future, right? You dedicated, this effort and discipline to your future. You may have heard the saying that's attributed to Henry Ford, and something like this is, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right? It's how we frame possibility that shapes our reality in powerful ways, right? Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. But how are we framing that? Do we think we can? We think we can't. And I know I'm in a room with so many individuals who not only think they can, but know they can. I see that, and I've met with some of you, and this is absolutely, I think, a lifelong lesson in terms of how we frame our situations, our circumstances, and how we move forward, right? The idea that we must seize opportunity whenever we find it, right? The way you've seized this ACES opportunity. Right? The idea that, wherever we see a chance to learn more is that, we hold on to that chance, right? We hold on to that chance, we experience it, we engage in it deeply, right? Because we know that's going to help us progress. Today's graduates, you've all shown initiative, and you're all reaping the fruits of everything that, we've mentioned, the determination, the ability to know that you can, the ability to hold on tight, the ability to go deeper. And I encourage you to hold on to this as you move into the future. And I know I am looking towards you, and I think so many of us in the room look towards you as inspiration. So I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for your hard work and discipline that we all know are the building blocks of advancement. I know that you've also learned something that I find that's pivotal and essential in my daily life, which is, the help-seeking behavior. That opportunity to ask for help, that opportunity to engage when we want to know something a little deeper or in a different way. And I know you realize that a vision for the future is paramount in actually reaching your future, right? You want to be able to see it. You want to be able to construct it. You want to be able to identify that path in order to be able to reach that path, right? Starting with the end in mind. And I think these lessons, from what I understand, these are pillars of the ACES program. And I expect that you all will carry them with you, throughout the next chapter of your life and the chapter after that and the chapter after that. So while we celebrate academic achievement of all of you students here today, I'd be remiss if I didn't include our individuals who lead ACES, our director, the coordinator, our ACES coaches, our family, our friends, our donors, everyone who has helped along the way. I mean, many, and I will say this, and I'll share a little bit more, I'm sure that many of us as graduates, and I include us, we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the support of someone. And I know in terms of the ACES program, I know there's a high level of support, a high level of passion, a high level of energy in order to help students get to where they want to go. So I want to give a shout out to all of you. And again, I said, family and friends as well, those of you who are here tonight, those of you who are watching. And, I think we realized early in our lives that, we all need help, right? None of us, we don't do it alone. I think we go through stages where we like to think that we do it alone, and it makes us feel good to think that we're doing it alone. But one of the lessons I learned very quickly is that we all need that support. We all need those sounding boards. We all need those thought partners in order to help us get to the next step. So, we should celebrate our teams, right, whenever we can. I was, as I said, first in my family to go to college. So I understand the importance of teams, the importance of family, the importance of mentors, the importance of a community who cares. And I also understand the determination of a sole individual. And I appreciate that in each and every one of you. And finally, as I close with these few remarks, I'm, again, so excited to be here. I would say that this is also a celebration of partnerships. Partnerships with MCPS and the universities at Shady Grove. If you hadn't learned this lesson in your own life, and I'm sure probably all of you have, I would, in my humble opinion, share that it's a vital one, right? We can all have more impact on the world when we work together. And that's the type of impact that, Montgomery College is seeking to have, and that's strengthening that impact through partnership, through that partnership with MCPS, right? Through your time at MC, and then through, ideally, that time at USG, University of Shady Grove. So, we joined this team because we knew that students deserve a pathway to earning a college degree, and it needs to be a cohesive partnership of institutions, right? And that's the idea behind ACES, is a cohesive partnership of institutions, a pathway that you can see, that you can feel, that you can experience. And, it's just almost a corridor that we're enveloped with academic support, of financial aid, advising, and guidance that all flow together to help you reach your end goal, right? And help you get to the future that you want to see and the change that you want to be. And that's what we believe, and what I know in my little time, that ACES does so well. It helps you get to the future that you seek, right? And the change that you want to be, and the change that you want to see in society. So I will say, again, thank you. I am immensely proud of all of you. I'm immensely proud of the record of ACES as a whole. If you can't tell, my heart and my soul are full right now. You have so much opportunity in front of you. You have absolutely earned it. The world is yours. You have no limits. You have no boundaries. And that I will just end on. Congratulations to the class of 2022, You are all awesome, and I just look forward to seeing all the fantastic things you'll continue to accomplish in the future. So congratulations again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. I know you're busy. Thank you so much, Dr. Williams. Dr. Williams has probably all of 3 minutes to be here, so I appreciate the fact that he thought it was important enough to take the time to come and speak with you. So I want to encourage everyone to please get some food. Don't make us waste this food. Y'all know we don't like that. Get something to eat, have a good time, turn on some music. This is a party, we celebrating. Congratulations.
The impact of the ACES coach, of my ACES coach and the ACES coaches here at MC has been tremendous. They have helped me through everything, and I wouldn't be here where I am today, graduating from MC and completing my bachelor's degree for free without the support of ACES. And I couldn't be more happy, and I couldn't be more grateful for their support and their belief in me to get where I am today.
Honestly, ACES saved my life. A year ago, I was planning to drop out of school because something happened to my personal life. And I called Miss Guriel, who is my coach, and I told her about my situation, but she never allowed me to give up. Instead, she helped me. She found resources for me. She helped me talking to my teachers. And if I am here today talking to you, it's because of ACES. So I will be forever grateful for ACES. And I don't know what to say, just thank you for everything ACES has done for me.
Again, my name is Karen Callender Price, and I'm the proud director of the ACES program. We're going to begin our very, very brief program, and I mean brief. So remember, I said this was a party. We came to eat and celebrate, so we ain't want a bunch of talking heads. And I'm not really good at this, so I'm just way too natural, right? So anyway, I do have the pleasure of introducing our speaker this evening, Miss Audrey Awasam, or Audrey Awesome as we call her. Is an ACES alum. She's the founder and CEO of Noble Uprising, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that serves, educates, and empowers women to overcome hardship through socially responsible programs and resources necessary to enhance their overall quality of life. As an anti-poverty advocate, Audrey has pioneered various initiatives that provide essential resources to women experiencing poverty. She has collaborated with several community organizations, including the Prince George's County Family Justice Center, the Lakeview Apartments, and Interfaith Works, to help execute her vision of a society where every woman has access to good health, affordable housing, and a sustainable employment. She is also passionate about cultivating the next generation of changemakers and currently leads the Women's Business Enterprise National Council's Women of Color program, where she works with Fortune 500 companies to create educational programming and resources that drive growth forward for women of color entrepreneurs. That was a whole mouthful, right? But see what ACES can do? Woo-hoo! So without further ado, I welcome Ms. Audrey Awasam to the stage.
Thank you so much, Karen. We were just having a discussion that before I participated in ACES, I think I was a bit wild, wasn't I, Karen? But I was a part of the first cohort of the ACES program, and I myself am a testament of just how powerful this program and this network is, and having individuals like Karen and the whole ACES staff who are ambassadors and sponsors of me is something that I completely appreciate. So thank you to everyone at the ACES staff and the ACES family. So I am here to welcome you into the Alumni Association. Is anyone excited? Woo! So on behalf of the Alumni Association and our chapter, the ACES Alumni Scholars Network, I am delighted to welcome you as our newest members. This is a robust network, and so welcome. You have been through a unique experience during these 2 academic years. Trust me, I know I was where you were a couple of years ago. I know the tests, the exams, the professors, and so I understand the unique experience that you've been through, but your perseverance has certainly paid off. Now you join a respected tradition of Montgomery College graduates, well-equipped to contribute to our community and our world during your careers. Another tradition that we have at MC, and I'm a testament of that, is one of giving back. As you move forward towards your professional career, I hope that you will have time to come back, and the advice that you have been receiving, I hope that you provide the same advice for other students who are going to be in your shoes in a couple of years. In addition to our ACES coaches, some of you benefited from mentors' insights, advice, and in a few years, you will be given the same to other students as well. The Alumni Association is here to help you with that and incorporate you into our whole ecosystem, and also we're here to support you with your ACES coaches as well. We're here to keep you connected with your instructors, with your classmates, and of course with your college. And we are eager to learn how you continue to make an impact in the lives of not only yourselves, your families, but of course your community as well. So I have a very special task that I am supposed to do. When you all came in, you received the bags. They look like that right there. And on the side of your bags, you'll find your lapel pins. So we're actually going to take those out. Thank you for the display. So don't just pick it up. Actually take the stuff out. So take out the little lapel pins. It looks something like this. It's a bit hard to open, so you're going to need to open it up. And I would like everyone to join me on stage, all of the graduates to join me on stage with your pins. And with your lanyards, please. Your stole. All right, so bring your pin and your stole as well, because of course we want to make sure that we prepare you properly, introduce you to the Alumni Association. Don't be shy, come up. Open up your lapel pins, and then we're going to do a pinning ceremony. The bag is a bit hard to open, so you might use. All right, ready? Does everyone have their pin? All right, we're gonna take it out, and you can pin yourself. I think it's on the right side. Alrighty. And you are officially alumni of Montgomery College. Congratulations, everyone. Would we like to take a picture? Yeah? Congratulations, everyone. You are the first class of the Alumni Chapter. Thank you so much. Now, in your bags, you also have a QR code. Please make sure that you fill that out, because we want to make sure that we provide programming that is valuable to you as you continue your career. Sounds good? Sounds good. Thank you, everyone.
So I'm really glad that you all came. I want to thank you all for coming. I want to thank Ms. Gina Marazza for planning this event for us. I would like to acknowledge all of the ACES academic coaches, Mr. Stuart Bowen over there. Miss Melissa Gudiel. Miss Selena Ellison. Miss Tiffany Shore is over here. And unfortunately, Miss Burgos could not be with us today because she's not feeling well. She's a little under the weather. And you know lately what that's like. I also would like to acknowledge the Alumni Coordinator from Montgomery College, who I did see, Mr. John Libby, but I don't see him. Oh, okay. And I would also like to acknowledge Mr. Andres Maldonado, who is the Assistant Director of ACES. And I'm sure some of you has had the experience of having Ms. Teray Thomas as an ACES coach. And we also have our newest academic coach here, Ms. Belvy Russ. And I would also like to ask all of our volunteers to please stand up and let me say thank you. They help us put things together, wrap stuff, carry bags. They do anything we ask them to do. And the fact that they're all ACES students is amazing. All of you ACES students are like just amazing. I'm like, I get paid for this. What? Y'all have no idea what it feels like. It is an amazing experience, right? I mean, I get to help young people. I get to help young staff. I get to see people grow. I saw Audrey when she was 15, and I see her now. She's way more polished than I am. It's sad. But it's amazing, and I just want to say congratulations to all of you. I know you're going to do great things. Each and every one of you are going to bring something to this world that no one expected, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm so looking forward to seeing it. So thank you all for being a part of this program, and thank you to your family members and friends who've been supportive to you, who I know will continue to support you, because without them, you wouldn't be here. So thank them. Give them a round of applause.
I would like to thank Ms. G. She has been my ACES Ambassador Leadership Program leader, and she has always had this belief in me, even when I didn't believe in myself, where she was always like, I believe in you, I believe in you, and frankly, now I do, and I am so grateful for her. And I would also like to thank my ACES coach from high school, where she's here now, and I got to see her today, and she has also been another person who has always believed in me and always thought that I could be what I want to be and do what I want to do if I just put effort into it, and I have, and I'm here today as a representation of that.
Well, the ACES program helped her to be who she is right now. They helped her with the programs, the classes, and helping her with things she needs and helping her all through her life. So that's where she's supposed to be at right now. She deserved it. She worked hard, and I couldn't deserve no better daughter than what I got right now. And I thank you.
I would like to thank Ms. Gina and Ms. Guriel. They have been very helpful to me, not only giving me resources, but also being supportive and believing in me.
My advice to graduates today is to take every moment with grace and care and appreciation, because life is short. We are seeing that every day in our news, and I really want them to enjoy this process. It's daunting. The next step is always hairy. You're like, oh, I'm an adult. Oh, I'm this. It's always going to be change. It's always going to be something that's the next step, but embrace it, and embrace it with grace and with gratitude.
Stay connected, right? Stay connected with us. Get connected with people along the way. I think that sort of building a community that's going to support you. You've had that here, right? And continue to create that as you go on to your next step, right? Whether it's four-year school or the world of work, to just continue building those networks, because those are the people who are going to be there for you and take you on to the next step. So, and congratulations.